Marriage of Julie and Ian. Julie, accompanied by her dear friend Victor, is due to arrive any minute. She's here. Can you please turn your mobile devices off or onto silent? Photos are allowed throughout the ceremony, but in respect for our photographers for the day, Adam and Ethan, put your hand up so we know to keep out of your way. Oh, they're not there. Oh, and Kirsty too. We ask you to remain out of the way, yes. Julie and Ian would love to see your photos, and I guess you've all scanned the QR code. Right, so we've just got to wait a minute. Are you nervous? Can we turn the sun brightness down?
All right. You want your glasses back? Show your glasses. Do you want your sunnies?
I've got it, but that's not very nice to be wearing them, is it? Does anyone care if I'm wearing my sunnies? No. Good, thank you.
You're to be able to read.
Where's my music? Wow, who would have imagined we would have been standing here today in the very heart of the outback, the red dust at one of Australia's most iconic landmarks, Uluru. We are at Uluru, but we are looking at the Katajuta mountain behind us. Unsure of the weather on a winter's day, it's not like Victoria, is it? No, for an occasion that I know is not only monumental for the wedded couple-to-be, but for all of you who are lucky to know and love them as individuals, and now the perfect pairing. These two balance one another, while they are individuals of their own. Together they are better, and being better together as a team, a unit and partners in crime. In what has been a few years in the making. This being so ultimately leads to us being here today. Travelling far, witnessing their commitment to one another in front of those they love the most. Today I have the pleasure to marry you, Julie and Ian, as you take this next step into marriage. Today we would especially like to welcome Julie's love stepmum Wilma in Warrnambool, who will be watching now on live stream. Would you like to give Wilma a little wave? Yes. Thank you. For Julie and Ian, today is the beginning of the next chapter of their story. So far those pages are blank. They don't know what the future will hold for them or their family, but they know with absolute certainty, wherever life takes them, they are going to write this story together. We would like to take a moment to remember those who sadly are no longer with us, those kept lovingly tucked within our hearts. Our thoughts are with you today and forever. The last 9 months have been particularly hard on Julie, losing her dear dad and lately her dearly loved Auntie Mavis. Julie, your loved ones are with you in spirit today. Julie did mention that when she told her dad that she was getting married at Yulara, he said with a sense of humour, "That's okay, I've been to 2 of your weddings. I don't need to go to any more." I know these 2 standing before you want to be married now. And isn't our bride looking beautiful standing alongside her soon-to-be handsome husband? We all agree?
Yep.
Yes. Remind me of a Spanish senorita. Right. As you all know, my name is Barb, or some might not know me, and I am a Commonwealth Registered Celebrant. And it certainly was an honour to be asked to conduct this wedding today. Julie and Ian have requested a short, simple ceremony, and I will endeavour to do so, although we have a bit to cram in. Marriage is not always a straight, even path, as you have both experienced. Most likely there will be mistakes along the way, but you will reach these problems and solutions together, and being wiser, you will face trials, challenges, and together as a couple with determination and without doubt, there will be lots of successes and moments to treasure. Your marriage is an acceptance of being equal with promises to stay by each other's side, supporting and loving your family, regardless of whatever comes your way. To you both as a couple, little things that matter are, be yourselves. Together you have learnt to compromise. You understand the importance of communication, to talk and be open with one another, and appreciate every minute you get to spend time together. Learn from yesterday, live for today, hope for tomorrow, and bring sunshine to each other on a cloudy day. Ian proposed to Julie, his love, at Catajuta 2 years ago. Julie, giving it some thought, said yes. Ian wanted to be married in that spot, as they both thought the area to be perfect. But marriage isn't allowed in the national park, so Julie has been busy putting plans in place for this big day. Julie, you certainly need to be commended on the super job you've done in organising everyone for this day. And we must thank Ian now all has come together for making an appearance as a groom. Thanks, Ian. I think they need a round of applause. Julie, you have done a super job. Thanks. I'm sure you're well aware of their story, but how they managed to avoid each other for most of their lives. Ian transferred to Julie's school in 1977, leaving in 1979. He remembers Julie. She doesn't remember him. Julie, at 18 for a short time, dated Ian's brother David, who took Julie home to meet the parents. Ian appearing from the garage, dark hair, skinny legs in shorts. Julie asked who he was to hear, "Oh, just the little brother," and they both remembered that. A few years later, the then boyfriend of Julie, wanting to purchase a panel van, set his eyes on one he liked in Warrnambool. Julie put a note on the windscreen asking the owner to phone. You guessed it, it was Ian's. No phone call, as not wanting to sell. Another opportunity was missed. Ian married Julie's mate's sister, but their paths never crossed. Along came 2011, Julie arranges a school reunion. 100 turn up. The crowd parted. There stood Ian alone. On hearing it was David's brother Ian, over she went to make herself familiar. Ian said, "I know exactly who you are." They clicked immediately, chatted for the rest of the night. Packing up, Ian came back with a hug for Julie. Brian, Ian's mate, informed him he knew the perfect woman for him. Turned out, yes, it was Julie. School group turning 50, Julie, with her organising skills, arranges the second reunion. This was done at a school camp and was a bust. Only 5 turned up this time. Ian and mate Brian, Julie's mate Wendy and Anne-Marie, who only stayed a short while. Ian and Julie talked all night again, being told by Wendy and Brian they were rude, being ignored and boring. But there was something there, wasn't there? Yes. A week later, Julie visited Ian. Ian opens the door. Julie comments on how high the ceilings were. A cup of tea and a chat, and Julie went to leave. Julie said, "I've been thinking about you the last 3 years." And Ian replied with, "It has been 35 years I've been thinking of you." The beginning of lots of talks, discussions, tears, choices, and thank you to Victor for being Julie's shoulder to cry on. Many months of this, and they ended up together. So basically, Julie changed her whole life for a man she barely knew. And there have been times when Julie questioned had she lost her mind. I think that was even yesterday when they were looking for a spot. But she has made the right decision, even though at times it has been tough. On asking Julie what is it she loves about Ian, she said, "He makes me laugh every day. He randomly winks at me, out in public, or even when there's just the two of us at home, or even in the car. That's romantic. He always holds my hand when watching TV or driving somewhere. He comes and hugs me at random moments. And we sing and dance together in the kitchen. He always kisses me in the morning, although I hate being woken up. We talk on the phone most days, even though we will be together in a few hours. He just makes me happy." And what does Ian love about Julie? Ian loves being with Julie because she's just gorgeous. She is so bubbly and out there and always makes him feel warm and happy inside. He likes random things Julie does, like organising something as a surprise. And as in all relationships, things don't always run smoothly. Can you hear above the plane? Travelling when Ian is a passenger on trips to Melbourne, Ian will not follow a GPS. He knows better. He was invented before GPSs. Bickering goes back and forth within the car. Surprisingly, they've made it through this long journey, although I do think there were some pretty tense times. Julie, being melodramatic after an argument, telling Ian she was leaving, to go out her front door, think about things, realising this is my house, going back to tell Ian he has to leave. Neither did, seeing the funny sight. Ian and Clive ganging up on Julie, both wallowing in self-pity, having to go to Motley Crue concerts. Clive finding it hilarious to arrive at Julie's, not believing how soft Ian is. Ladder up a tree, trying to revive the family cat. Ian putting himself at risk of falling, while cats are known to be independent and get out of trees. Or as Clive says, have you ever seen a cat skeleton up a tree? I would like now to invite Olivia Ford to read a verse she has chosen for Julie and Ian. Sorry, I'll come there if you like, because The microphone's way over here. That's bad organisation, isn't it?
Blame the roadie.
I'll blame the roadie.
Sack.
They say sometimes love starts with fun. And
Can you
that
hear?
No, that's not on.
It's turned on.
Is it working?
No, it's not working.
Come on, who's going to fix this problem?
Is the switch turned on?
No.
There we go.
There you go.
It's on.
They say sometimes love starts with a spark, and that might be true. But if I were to wish you a love, I wouldn't wish fire for you. You see, fire is powerful, it burns bright, and then it's gone. It's beautiful and warm, but it doesn't last long. So instead of wishing you a love that burns, I wish you a love like a river twists and turns. It changes and it flows, it is powerful and free, but it consistently finds its way back to the sea. And so like the water, I hope your love is ever growing, ever changing. I hope your love is powerful and free, and may you always find each other like the river finds the sea.
Thank you, Olivia. That was beautiful. Can you hear me now? No. Yes?
No.
It's on? Good. That was a beautiful verse.
No, it's on the beginning.
Can we now come?
No.
That's it.
Yes.
It's going
Yeah.
now. I am the worst techno person, I tell you. We now come to the necessary and legal part of this ceremony. Juli-Anne, I am duly authorised by law to solemnise marriages according to the law. Before you are joined in marriage and in my presence and in the presence of these witnesses, I am to remind you of the solemn and binding relationship into which you are about to enter. Marriage according to the law in Australia is the union of two people to the exclusion of all others, voluntarily entered into for life. Juli-Anne, I invite you to please face each other and join hands, ready to share your promises of marriage together. After many months of waiting and planning, your time has finally arrived. The story is yours to write. No instructions, no perfect way, but as you enter into your marriage today, take comfort in the strength and bravery it takes to make this commitment to one another. Before you do, think about the words, the promises you will say to each other. I now ask Ian, as you marry Julie, would you like to go behind and just turn the switch on? Ian, will you take Julie to be your wife? Do you promise to affirm her dreams, respect her, and care for her through all the times of your life? Will you honour the commitment of love she is making to you with the best endeavours for the rest of your life?
I will.
Julie, will you take Ian to be your husband? Do you promise to affirm his dreams, respect him, and care for him through all the times of your life? Will you honour the commitment of love he is making to you with the best endeavours for the rest of your life?
Can I have a minute? Victor, as my oldest and dearest mate, can you help us out here? Big decision to
What are
make.
you laughing at?
Big decision. What do you reckon?
Coin test.
Okay, we're going to flip a coin. Just hang on. I will.
That's lovely. Right. Sorry, I've now lost my page. That threw us all in the air. Okay, now I will ask you both to say the vows you have chosen today. I don't know where we've done with the ends. We had it yesterday. You're going to be reading this here. Sorry, I'm going to have to... I don't know where your bit of card's gone. Right up to him.
Okay. I love you. I know how much.
Can you put it a bit closer, Ian? Sorry.
Yeah. I love you, and I know how much you love me. Just having you beside me has been heaven. For the very first time you walked into my life, I couldn't imagine having a day go by without you. Your smile, your laugh, you are so honest and caring. The soul I see in your eyes. Julie, you are the perfect fit for the emptiness in my heart. Now my heart reads your name forever.
We have a crying group.
Okay. The first time I met you, I knew you were special. 3 years later, I met you again and couldn't deny that we had an amazing connection. I knew that you were my person, the one I was meant to be with. I realised how much I loved you the first time you drove me crazy. I wanted to kill you, but I couldn't imagine life without you in it. I promised to buy you takeaway or take you out to eat because I love you too much to allow you to be the victim of my cooking. I promised not to hit you too hard when you're snoring in the night. I promised to let you win the occasional argument even though we both know I'm always right. We've laughed together, cried together, supported each other, and I promise to continue doing that with you for the rest of our lives. And if I can haunt you, I will do that too. Thank you for being my person. I love you and I can't wait to continue our life together, having random adventures and dancing in the kitchen. You'll always be my hottie, the one I want to be with forever.
Okay, we're now going to do a ring exchange. I just found his piece. Ian, will you place the ring on Julie's finger and repeat your vows? Not your vows. Maid of Honour looks beautiful with the bag.
I give you this ring to wear with love and commitment, as the ring has no end, neither shall my love for you. I choose you to be my wife this day and forevermore.
Yes, it does.
Julie, please place the ring on Ian's finger and repeat after me.
Ian, I give you this ring to wear with love and commitment. As a ring has no end, neither shall my love for you. I choose you to be my husband this day and forevermore.
I ask you to wear your rings with love and honour, the roundness of your ring representing the endlessness of your love. The pure metal speaks of purity and love. Its value will remind you to uphold and protect that which you hold most valuable in life. Julie and Ian, may you wear them with love and honour. In your time together, already beautiful memories have been made. I am sure you both can't wait to make many more from this day on. You are now married. Ian, you may now kiss your beautiful bride. Hey! You can give her another one if you like. Now, Julie and Ian have chosen to have a sand ceremony today to unite their families to one. Missing today are Julie's grandson, Ethan, and adopted granddaughters, Jess and Georgia. I now ask Ava and Amelia to come forward and bring the baskets with the sand, please. And we'll go over to... Do you want to stay here? Photo frame. Get someone to...
This one?
Where are my grandsons? Joe and Eve. Joe and Noah. And Brooke and Ashley. That's it.
Okay, Julie and Ian will begin by pouring a small amount into each vase. Their children, Julie's daughter Olivia, along with Ian's children, Brooke, Ashley and Damon, adopted grandsons Joe and Noah, will in turn pour in their sand before the couple finish pouring in their sand. This provides a layer where the couple and children's sands are mixed. Julie and Ian will begin by putting some of their sand in first, and then they will seal it at the top. Okay. Right, who's next? Do you want Olivia first? You're a busy boy. You are. Julie and Ian, the individual vases of sand represent your two families and your separate lives. As these vases of different coloured sands are poured into the family photo frame, the individual vases will no longer exist, but will be joined together as one. Just as these grains of sand can never be separated and poured again into an individual vases, so will your marriage and family be united as one for all of your days. Please unite your sand. Look at that. How many we got to fit in, Julie? Perhaps if you come over this side so they can get photos. Sorry. Others come over. Yes. Have you got room to put a little layer in the top? Oh, all right. You're on the bottom. Thank you very much. Now, Julie and Ian, we also wish to unite their sands as one in the vase. So, where shall we put it? Now, how do we put this?
Amelia, I'll come back down.
They'll be probably running light on. Again, this sand signifies that as grains of sand can never be separated, neither can Julie and Ian.
And you look this way. And
Now we're going to take a short time to summon the official register, and to witness this very special occasion, we have chosen our man of honour, Damien, and groomsman, Damon. And while they take time to sign the official paperwork and seal the deal, have a chat and listen to the music of Don't Want to Miss a Thing by Aerosmith.
No, I'll put it in my pocket.
Looks like you. You two
No,
look
you
like...
stay there. I think you two should sit down.
These two look like they got married. As long as we get nasty.
You hop in the middle. I've had a photo.
Everybody on me.
Oh. We're nearly at the end. Guests, thank you for all travelling the long distance to have the pleasure of attending and witnessing Juli-Anne's wedding. For those who have just come a very short distance, I'm sorry, you may have witnessed the wrong wedding. Also, thanks to those who have helped out in any way today, much appreciated by the couple. After the ceremony, we will have some photos here, as not allowed to use the drone in the National Park. We will drive to Uluru for photos, followed by Katajuta for photos and a picnic lunch. From there we will return to Yulara for everyone to get changed into warm clothes, as you know how cold it does get, for the reception. The bus will pick everyone up about
10 to 5 if you're at the caravan park,
10 to 5 if you're at the caravan park,
and about 5 past 5 if you're at Sales in the desert.
and 5 past 5 if you're at Sales.
And rug up like you're up in the snow.
And rug up as like you're in Victoria.
Or worse.
Okay, so as we share in Julie and Ian's wedding day today, helping them to create their first memories of married life, may you all continue offering your love and friendship and support to them both over the years ahead. Then as we enter this evening celebrating, under the spectacular Northern Red Centre stars, immersing yourself in laughter and cheerful conversations, May you raise your glasses and toast in our newest married couple, ensuring Julie and Ian enjoy this day of their marriage that they will never forget. Julie and Ian, your wedding day is meant to be one to remember for the rest of your lives. A wonderful, joyous occasion, a day of great fun, laughter and surprises. Now the time has come to celebrate and to party. And we will, won't we? From this day on, you will refer to one another as my husband or my wife. Never regret a day in your lives. Good days bring happiness, bad days give experience, worst days give lessons, and best days give memories. And as a married couple, may you have the best days, making beautiful memories. As this ceremony comes to a close, on behalf of family and friends, I would like to congratulate you both with love and a blessing for a wonderful life together forever. Guests, it is my privilege to present you for the very first time as a married couple, Julie and Ian. Sorry, Kate, I forgot to give you the nod. It's coming.